If you've received a notice of default twice, you're definitely not alone. Unfortunately, it's a common occurrence and it can be confusing and stressful. So let's take a closer look at what a defaulted debt is and what you can do if the same debt gets defaulted twice. A default notice is usually a letter that you'll receive from your creditor if you've breached the terms of your credit agreement. For example, if you've missed or paid less than the full amount agreed upon for 3 to 6 months, you may receive a default notice. Now, when you get a defaulted debt, your creditor may ask you to pay the full amount of the debt instead of the previously agreed instalments. They may also take further actions such as passing the debt onto a debt collection agency, taking court action against you, or if it was hire purchase, they could apply to the court to take back the goods. So the question is, can the same debt be defaulted twice? Well, the answer is yes and no. You can't have two defaults for the same debt, but what can happen is that the original creditor defaults your account, then passes it on to the debt collection agency, and if you fail to meet the criteria set out by the debt collection agency, they might default your account as well. This creates the appearance of two defaults for the same debt on paper, even though technically it's only one default. You can take it up with a credit reference agency, such as Experian, Equifax, or TransUnion. You should also be able to take it up with the original creditor, and they should cancel the first default as long as it's no longer valid. The credit reference agency can offer advice and guidance on what to do and how to sort out the double default. You could also raise the matter with the Information Commissioner's Office, which offers protective services with regards to data protection. You have every right to ignore the double default and refuse to continue payments until one of the defaults is negated. If you've found yourself in debt and you're financially struggling, you might want to consider debt solutions. It's really wise to look into them carefully because there are pros and cons to all of them. You'll have to qualify for some of the options. Some stop creditors chasing you, while others write off some of your debt and lower your monthly payments. Below this video, I've linked to a form on my new website. It's got a few multiple choice questions like how much debt do you owe and how many people do you owe? And then at the end of the form, it'll connect you to a company that I've partnered with to provide you with information about all the debt solutions available. So click the link below, go and check it out and let me know how you get on.